Henry's Hiccups, written by Lauren Barrett, illustrated by Jojo Pantaha, read aloud by Lauren Barrett. To Henry, who gets the hiccups a lot, I love you. Henry sure is happy, but one day he wakes up with a horrible problem. A huge, terrible, booming problem. Henry has the hiccups. Henry hiccups in the morning. Henry hiccups in the afternoon. Henry hiccups in the evening. He asks his mom, "How do I get rid of my hiccups?" "Have you tried holding your breath, Henry?" "No." "I'll try it," Henry says. He takes a big gulp of air and holds his breath. He waits. No hiccups. My hiccups are gone. Yay! The next day in school, Mr. Smith asked the class, "What is the shape of a stop sign?" Henry knows. It's an octagon. He raises his hand high. He opens his mouth to answer. Hiccup. The whole class giggles. His hiccups are not gone. At the end of the day, Henry walks the hallways to go home. He sees his neighbor and friend, Natalie. Natalie is deaf. She signs. "What's wrong, Henry?" "The hiccups," Henry signs back sadly. Henry goes home. He asks his dad, "How do I get rid of my hiccups?" "Have you tried drinking water, Henry?" "No, I'll try it." When he feels the hiccups coming on again, he takes a large chug of water. He waits. No hiccups. My hiccups are gone. The next day in school, Mr. Smith asked the class, "What is 5 plus 5? Henry knows. It's 10. He raises his hand high. He opens his mouth to answer. Hiccup. The whole class chuckles. His hiccups are definitely not gone. When school is over, Henry walks the hallways to go home. He sees his neighbor, Natalie, again. She signs. "Are your hiccups gone, Henry?" "No," Henry signs back sadly. Henry goes home. He asks his sister, "How do I get rid of my hiccups?" "Have you tried getting someone to scare you, Henry?" "No, I'll try it." The next day in school, he tells his best friend Jet to scare him. Jet hides under Henry's desk and jumps out yelling, "Roar! Ah!" Henry waits. No hiccups. My hiccups are gone. Mr. Smith asks the class, "What is the first color in the rainbow?" Henry knows. It's red. He raises his hand high. Henry opens his mouth to answer. Hiccup. The whole class snickers. Ugh. His hiccups are absolutely, definitely not gone. Embarrassed, Henry hangs his head. At recess, he plays by himself. At lunch, he sits alone. These hiccups are a problem. How will I ever get good grades and have friends again? Suddenly, Henry sees his neighbor Natalie's classroom. He gets an idea. The next day, Mr. Smith asks the class to spell horrible. Henry knows. It's HORRIBLE. He raises his hand high. He opens his mouth to answer. Hiccup. The whole class roars with laughter, but that doesn't stop Henry. He continues finger spelling with his hands, signing HORRIBLE. Just then, Natalie walks by with her class. He's right. He just used a different way to communicate, says Natalie's teacher. How about my class teaches your class sign language? That would be great. What do you think, class? Says Mr. Smith. The class cheers. Yay! What do you think, Henry? Will you help us? Said Mr. Smith. Henry opens his mouth to answer. Yes. His hiccups are now gone. Henry sure is happy again. American Sign Language Dictionary. Art by Dunia Etulu. Please. Thank you. Sorry. Help. Bathroom. More. Book. All done. Play. Eat. Learn more at laurenbarrettwrites.com. The end.